Bob Sheehy has been one of the real driving forces behind Leo High School, not only while he was here, but in helping keep it alive since he left. First of all, he was a great athlete while he was here. He was an all-Catholic League, all-city football player who got a scholarship to Purdue. Almost from the day he graduated from Purdue, he got involved with Leo. In the early 90s, when the Irish Christian Brothers pulled out, we were kind of struggling for a path to continue. He was one of the people who stepped forward and devised the strategy to really involve the alumni. And Bob Foster, who was our president back then, he obviously appreciated Bob's efforts and asked him to serve as president of the advisory board. And I know in my 10 years, he's been an enormous help to me as chairman of the advisory board and also more informally, just as a good friend. I would say Bob is an all-purpose good guy. Away from Leo, he has been involved for many years with the Mulliganeers, a charity group that assists families that run into economic difficulty. Bob is actually one of the co-founders, and during their history, the Mulliganeers have helped hundreds of families that have come upon situations that they just weren't expecting. Reputation as a businessman at the funeral home is just impeccable.
The Sheehy family has helped so many families at Leo. Our family and everybody were buried from the Sheehys. Funeral homes all over the place, and it's all started at 76 and Halstead when I was in St. Leo's Parish here. Just a big supporter of Leo.
My brother Bob, I know specifically how much work he has done for Leo High School, because all the time he's been over at these meetings and everything else over at 79th and Sangamon, I was the one back at the funeral home doing all the work. But Dan McGrath, 5 meetings a week for 40 years, I think is a little bit overkill. Bob, on behalf of our sisters, Patty, Mary Lou, Donna, the greatest Leo cheerleader ever, and our baby sister, Mary Ann, and our families, we'd like to congratulate you and also tell you how much we love you.
Bob has been chairman of the advisory board since the early 90s. That encompasses my 10 years as president. And I know if there's an issue or a problem or something I need advice on, I can call Bob, and I know I'm going to get a straight answer. It's not necessarily going to be what I want to hear, but it's probably going to be what I need to hear for the betterment of Leo High School. He's totally dedicated to Leo. That's why this Leo Lions Legacy Award is such a suitable achievement for him. We're absolutely delighted that he is this year's recipient.